Okay. Hello, hello, hello. See who jumps on board, what's happening. On this holiday. Let's see. Who else is jumping on board here? Tony, thank you for joining. Tell me where you are connecting from. Whoever is connecting, tell me where you're connecting from, just so I have an idea. Awesome. Awesome. Very, very good. Let's see who else is going to jump in. Antonio, thank you for joining. I'm soon going to speak about energy, of course, which happens to be my favorite topic. I am in Ghana. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for connecting from Nigeria. Awesome. Durham, UK is here. Very, very good. I see some people are joining from around the world. It's very, very good. Hello, my friend. Lise is in the house. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I am going to speak about energy, but I'm just going to wait a little bit for more people to hop on board just so we can have more people involved. Okay. Hope everybody is having a great time. For a lot of us, I know it is a long, couple of weeks maybe or a week, and it's all good. Hello from Holland. Nice. Thank you for connecting from Holland. Okay. All right. So, what I wanted to talk about again is about energy. So, one of the main reasons why you actually decided to come here in this physical realm, believe it or not, is to learn about love. Of course, I have mentioned this even on my video that I just posted. For those of you that haven't seen the video, go right ahead and check it out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take this opportunity to say anybody that doesn't know me can actually go and check out my page here on TikTok. If you like what you see, you can hit a follow, of course. And at the same time, you can hit the little bell icon. The minute you do that, you will get notified every time I upload a video, of course. And for those of you that were asking about my other social media platforms, of course, you can find my link tree right at the bottom, actually, of my page. You can tap on that. That's going to direct you to my YouTube and Instagram. And soon, I'm also going to put my website there because I am doing different things on different occasions. So, for those of you that want to subscribe, this is your opportunity. You can do so while I'm live. Anybody that does so and wishes to can have a Zoom meeting with me just to touch base and see how how we connect. So, like I said, I'm talking about energy, and one of the main reasons why you came here actually to become a master of energy, believe it or not. And I get it, we take this word energy and we put it into a broad perspective. But if you really look around you, everything actually around you is energy, and you came here to become its master. And when I say become its master, I mean in every single way. Okay? By becoming its master, you can achieve anything you want in this physical realm. You can do whatever you want. You heard me. You can do whatever you want, not only in this realm, but in every single realm. And the reason for this is because this realm specifically is actually a very dense realm. And when you come to this realm and you become an energy master, you can master every single other realm that's out there as well. All right. So, how do you do that? First of all, you need to connect with energy. A good place to start is always from within. You feel the energy from inside you, for example, and you just let it grow, you let it expand, and you let it take over your whole body and beyond. If you are doing this properly, you will also find out that you can feel this energy beyond your body, maybe like 6 inches, 7 inches. Some people can feel it, believe it or not, even feet or meters if you're in Europe away from their body. okay, which is something very, very remarkable. But at the same time, it is also very, very real. Did you know that we have specific tools and equipment that you can actually have somebody while they are, projecting their energy and feeling their energy, we can actually measure it. This is how incredible this is. Okay, so that's step one. You do this. Step two, of course, now once you've connected with energy from within you, what you want to do is you actually want to feel the energy around you, not just from within you, but from other objects that are around you, from the air, from maybe whatever you're holding. If you have a pen in front of you, a cup, other people in the room, pets, doesn't matter what they are. You would want to start feeling their energy, and by doing so, what's going to happen is you will become very, very accustomed into what energy feels like. Let's get some more likes here. The more likes we get, folks, the more of a feeding frenzy we create here on TikTok. TikTok just loves it when we, hit the likes here. Thank you for that. And how do you do that? You just tap on your screen, of course, right? So now, having said this about energy, anybody that wants to have a question answered, or just general conversation, thank you, John. Thank you, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Always nice to see you here on board, of course. So as I was saying, if anybody wants to ask anything, this is your opportunity to do so. It doesn't necessarily have to be related to the topic of energy. It can be related to anything you want. But again, I'm going to emphasize that feeling energy is key, because everything around us, including your body, is energy. And once you become a master of that, your signal is not good, John. It must be your side, my friend, because my signal here seems to be very, very strong, actually. So maybe what you want to do, John, is maybe you want to disconnect from TikTok and try to reconnect again, okay? That's the only recommendation that I have on that, because I know that the signal is strong on my end. I can see it. So try to do that, John, and see what happens. And yes, it's my side. Okay. Unless, of course, you are, out in the wilderness. I know you love to do different things at different times, John, so I'm not sure. All right, so let's see. Who's where, from where? And Shania saying, can you get trapped out of body experience? So, to answer your question very, very quick, no, you cannot get trapped outside, regardless of what you might have heard, regardless of what others are telling you, regardless of the fear that is spreading around you. You cannot get trapped out of your body. Nobody can take over your body, as a matter of fact. Why? Because you are the one in charge of it. You are the one being assigned to it. You are the one that has an energetic bond to it. And when I say you, I mean the consciousness behind your body, okay? Because your body is not you. Of course, your body is just like anything else. It is energy. But in this case, you have assigned yourself into this energy, okay? And this energy recognizes you. You've developed a consciousness, or actually this energy has developed a consciousness with you as well. So no, you cannot get trapped out of it. Unless you want to, of course. Okay? Can you acquire positive energy from people? Absolutely, 1000%. So you can get energy from everywhere, believe it or not. And once you start looking in, I shouldn't say the right direction, because there's no right or wrong here. If you just start looking in the direction that suits you or benefits you, I should say, okay? In this case, if you see that somebody has a high vibe going on, and you like their energy, absolutely, you can acquire positive energy from them, okay? 1000%. Okay, and I'm not able to astral travel. How long does it take? So again, it all depends on when you are ready, believe it or not. And when I am saying ready, I don't mean uh, physically ready. Okay, what I'm saying about ready is your soul, believe it or not, needs to be ready to do this in this reality. And the reason why this is key is because the minute you start putting pressure on yourself, what's going to happen is you are going to not travel anywhere because you are creating this blockage, I should say. And when you create this blockage of energy, you are not going to travel. So what I suggest is you just calm down, you slow it down a bit, and don't have an expectation of what's going to happen. Just let it happen. Okay. All right. So again, okay, let's help. Let's help the homeless. So believe it or not, that's a good one. Yes. But again, my suggestion would be to show the homeless a better way. How do you do that? You show them how to lift up their vibration. Therefore, the minute you do that, nobody will ever be homeless, believe it or not. All right, so Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. Thank you for being here. Awesome. Very good to have you here. Okay, so Retronic, okay, energy is multidimensional. It expands through parallel universes via quantum entanglement. 1000%. There's two main components to everything that is around us, okay? Of course, one is energy and the other one is consciousness or awareness. In this case, we are the awareness behind this, okay, behind the screen. Everything else around you is energy. And the funny thing about this is when you combine the two, when you have consciousness projecting upon energy, this energy actually responds, okay? And it responds in accordance to how you are actually projecting your awareness onto it. But you're totally correct. Energy goes everywhere in every single dimension, okay? Because everything is energy. So TJT, I believe, okay, how to telekinesis. Okay, beautiful. This comes right in the same topic of energy. How do you do telekinesis? It is plain and simple, believe it or not. First of all, you need to be able to, again, connect with energy, okay, and understand that you are the awareness behind it. And by you understanding this, you also understand that when you project your awareness onto a certain object, okay, you do actually play a significant role, if not the only role, on how this object actually responds. So first of all, you need to connect with it, and then everything else will come to you naturally. All right, John. Yes, it is my location. That's not so good. Okay. Thank you for sharing that, John. So can you see or feel the energy from people? 1000%. As a matter of fact, all of us can see and feel the energy from other people. Okay. It is kind of like this. I'm sure you've been into a room and you've bumped into a scenario where you just feel, the energy is heavy, or maybe the opposite. Maybe the energy is light, right? Why is this? Because the majority of the people that are in that room are actually um, either light or heavy, meaning their mood. So you are picking up on this. Having said this, a lot of times what you might also experience is the energy in the room when it is even vacant. Why is this? Because it creates, let's say something was happening in that room prior to you entering it, okay? That room now is going to be filled or contained with the energy that was happening previous to you even entering it, and you are going to pick up on that. So definitely, yes, you can feel the energy from people. Mario, thank you, my friend. Okay. I had a dream that three pyramids coming together. What does that mean? So, again, my friend, First of all, you need to realize what the number three means to you, okay, because this is a specific dream for yourself. Number two, you need to figure out what a pyramid means to you. Okay, so a pyramid to you might mean something different than what it would mean to me. So you need to figure out what those symbols and the number means. So what does the number three mean to you, and what does the pyramid shape mean to you? Okay, once you figure those two out, then you are going to figure out what the dream is actually trying to tell you. Any relation between what you teach and the transurfing? There's always relation to everything, and especially everything that you hear, believe it or not. Okay, so how to telekinesis, again, we said that. Okay, hello from California. Awesome. Let's see. George is in the house. People have said that eating meat will not allow you to lucid dream or have an out-of-body experience. So, again, while there is some truth to this, and when I say some truth, I mean it depends on what kind of a meal that you might have. It has nothing to do with meat, of course. What it has to do is how heavy it is on your digestive system. And when something is very, very heavy into your digestive system, what happens is your body starts spending a lot of time and energy trying to, of course, break down the food and, take it to its appropriate places and sources. So in this case, yes, it would play a role. So what I would recommend is very, very light food. If possible, just stick to liquid if you are going to attempt to do something like this. Thank you for asking that, George. Beautiful. Okay, TJT, we already announced that. So, Robert, is it dangerous to do astral projection around 3 a.m.? Absolutely not. And while 3, believe it or not, has a significant role, meaning when it comes down to its specific time in your time zone. And again, we all know that the numbers like 3, 6, and 9 are very significant when it comes down to universal numbers, but it is not dangerous, absolutely not. Yasas Filamu, thank you for connecting. Any of my subs here? Let's see if any of you are here that have any comments. Okay, John, of course, and Rick is in the house. Good evening, Professor. How are you doing? How are you, Rick? Always nice to have you on board. I'm happy that you are here, actually. And I hope that you are having a fabulous holiday and looking forward to the new year, of course, right? Thank you for connecting. All right. Let's see who else is here before I start going. All right. That's good. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Boots and Boots. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. I'll go back up now and see if I missed anybody. So I've traveled as a child. That is awesome. And that is actually significant because, believe it or not, we do a lot of amazing things as children because it just simply, we don't have these limitations in our mind yet. Okay, we are free. We still remember, believe it or not, maybe our past lives and all that, and we just simply don't have these limitations yet. That's the only reason why, as we grow older, we tend to forget things, and we tend to put blockades, I should say, in front of us. The only reason is just because we simply get too involved in this so-called material world, and we forget who we really are. Okay. Any book to suggest? Yes, the one that I'm going to be writing. I will keep you posted on that. How to lucid dream. George, awesome. Very, very good question. I've been asked this many times, believe it or not. And to make it simple for you, George, what you could do is just before you go to bed at night, you put the intention out there, and what you would basically be saying, either inside or out, doesn't matter, is something simple. You're going to say that while I am dreaming, I will know that I am dreaming, and I will take control of my dream. Okay, so something similar to those lines. It doesn't have to be exactly what I just said, but you get the meaning, right? Whatever feels comfortable for you. And if it doesn't work the first time, just keep repeating it, and you're going to find that you are going to be aware that you are dreaming, which again, it's not really a dream, it is a different dimension. And you will be in total control of it, because that basically is what lucid dreaming is. Not only you are aware of your dream, but you are also in control of it. Try that and see how it plays out for you. And Mysterium, do the affirmations and all this stuff actually work? Have you ever tried any of these? So, affirmations, again, they will work if you actually believe in them, okay? But you don't necessarily need affirmations for any of this to work, all right? Some people require them just because they like to hear affirmations, some others don't, okay? So an affirmation is just another tool in the toolbox. So if it does work for you, by all means, go right ahead and use it, okay? All right, let's see who else here. And Mary Lou, Merry Christmas from New Zealand. Can you enlighten me about sleep paralysis? Thank you. So again, sleep paralysis is nothing more than pretty much you are at the border, believe it or not, of what most of us want, which means when you want to astral travel at will, you are at the border when you're at sleep paralysis. Why is this? Because your body is asleep, but your mind, your awareness is not. And this is the state that you want to be. So next time this happens to you, Mary Lou, instead of freaking out, I'm not saying that you are, but instead of freaking out or getting scared, just pick a point on the ceiling or across from you on the wall, and just try to get to that point without moving. Okay, next thing you know, you're going to be out of your body. And this sleep paralysis is not going to be bad after all, because you're going to realize that you are not your body at that point in time. Okay, thank you. Not a problem, my friend. Something is wrong here. What's wrong, Mysterious? Thank you, thank you. Okay, Jahan, thank you, my friend. So, do you have to be in a positive mood to attract good things? I've read people win money when not. Okay, so just because somebody has won money doesn't mean that something positive happened to them, all right? So it all depends on what you are in alignment with. So for example, maybe yes, they might have won the money, but then something else is happening in their life that is not so positive. So in that case, the money is not really helping them much, is it? So in order to attract positive things, you need to be in the proper vibration and into the frequency of it. Okay, so in this case, you can be in the proper vibration of money, but not in the proper vibration of something else, right? So everything has its own frequency and vibration. It all depends on what you are connected with. Okay, beautiful question. Awesome. Thank you. Good night, Miriam. Nice to have you here. Blessings, Boots and Boots. A love and light to you, my friend. Hello from Vancouver Island. Awesome. Thank you for connecting, Tracy. Nice to see you, amazing soul. Nice to see you as well, Boots and Boots. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. And Retronic, consciousness is awareness, is the consciousness of the universe aware of itself. 1000%. So, believe it or not, you are not different than the consciousness of the universe, okay? The only thing that everybody has in common is the I am, which we call the consciousness, okay? My I am is the same as your I am. And believe it or not, it is the same I am that the universe has. So what does this tell you? Look it up. Dig it up in yourself to figure out. I'm not going to give you the answer. Figure it out in yourself what this means, because once you figure this one out, my friend, tears will come into your eyes, believe me. All right, greetings from Romania. Thank you, my friend, for being here. If you live with a person robbing your energy, anything I can do? Yes. What I would do is just simply leave that person, plain and simple. But I get it. Sometimes we don't want to do drastic measures like that. So in this case, what you can do is you can create, believe it or not, a shield of protection or a bubble of protection around you. So what you want to do is basically, remember that energy that I was saying earlier, you build it up internally, you let it expand, let it go out about maybe 3 feet, okay? And just visualize a white light surrounding you. In this case, it would be like an energetic light or like an eggshell, okay? Like the white eggshell, and you are the egg inside of the eggshell. Picture it like that, feed it with energy, and anywhere you go, just know that nothing can penetrate that. Try it out and see how it works out for you. Camila, thank you, my wonderful friend. Love and light to you. Always nice to have you on board. Why do I fall asleep whenever I try to astral project? So it is very, very common, believe it or not. That's because you are in a state of relaxation. You are in a state just before you fall asleep. Okay, so it is very, very common for a lot of people to fall asleep. Okay, this is why you need to try as much as you can to keep your awareness while your body is sleeping. Because the minute you do that, that's the whole key. Okay, you want to become aware that your body is sleeping, but you're not. And I had a out-of-body experience 15 years ago during a Reiki session. That is amazing. That is truly, truly amazing. Again, everything is energy, like I've said before. And of course, Reiki masters, thank you, Sylvester. Reiki masters know a thing or two about energy themselves. And they brought you to that point where you just felt totally, totally relaxed and you just left your body. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing. So if the universe is consciously aware of itself, then do we live in a simulation? Absolutely not. You do not live in a simulation. What you are living in is in a universe of expansion. You are growing with it. You are discovering your true self as the universe is discovering itself, okay? And I get it. The word simulation is referred to numerous times very easily around, even among the scientific world. But no, this is not a simulation. This is as real as it gets, and every single reality that you live is also real, including your dreams. Beautiful questions. I love your questions today. This is awesome. How to lucid dream. I answered that already. Sarah's in the house. Hello, lovely. Hello, my friend. Thank you for connecting. Okay. George, say again. Sorry. It lagged. How to lucid dream. So, George, again, you put the intention out there. Okay. And you are going to simply say just before you go to sleep that, for example, when I go to sleep and have a dream, I am going to be aware that I am dreaming and I'm going to take control of my dream. That's all you need to say. Or something around the same line. It doesn't have to be the exact thing. But as long as the message comes clear to your subconscious mind, then you will have a lucid dream. And as a matter of fact, if it doesn't work the first time, repeat it a few times until it does. Okay, because it surely will. So Camila, hey beautiful soul, how are you doing? My friend, I'm doing very, very well. Thank you, Camila, for being here. And user John, of course, John and Camila, always nice having both of you here. These are New Age occultisms. You will pay its price. So, no, I don't agree with that, Boss Haas. Nobody has a price to pay. This is all about expansion. This is all about awareness. You have nothing to pay. Why is this? Because who you really are is literally untouchable. Okay? nothing can hurt you, nothing can harm you. You are speaking out of fear here, and don't let fear, my friend, take over. Okay, because the minute you let fear take over, uh, you have a lot of work to overcome. Okay, how far did you go in your out of body experience? So, this is a beautiful question. You can go as far as you want. Some people, believe it or not, don't want to leave the room, which is fine because, again, they are exploring that they are outside of the body. Some other people like to roam around the house, some other ones like to go around the neighborhood, some other ones like to roam around the planet, and then you have the other ones that like to go not just to this universe but to multiple universes. So the whole thing here is, how far do you want to go? Okay, because you truly can go anywhere you want. Nathanael, beautiful question. Do aliens really exist on this planet? All right. So, for starters, the word alien, believe it or not, in my vocabulary doesn't exist. And why do I say that? Simply because we are all united. We are all one. That doesn't matter what planet we come from, what universe we come from. We are all connected, believe it or not. Why? Because we all came from Source. Source is the glue that keeps everything together. So, talking about an alien is like almost talking about somebody leaving one country and going to another, for example. Okay, are the alien? Of course not. We are all connected. Now, in your terms, we understand how you mean it. Do aliens really exist on this planet? They always have, they always will. Okay, and as a matter of fact, they're not aliens to this planet. They are part of this planet, just like you and me. All right. And I can't stay awake when I try to astral project. Any tips? I love your videos and Merry Christmas. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Merry Christmas to you as well. So the best way to stay awake, okay, is to, again, thank you, Sylvester, to focus on a particular spot on the wall or on the ceiling. By doing so, you are creating awareness, okay? You are becoming aware of that spot. As you become aware without moving, okay, what's going to happen is your body is slowly going to fall asleep because that's what it wants to do. But at the same time, your awareness will be on that spot. When you feel that you are very mellow, what you want to do is you want to try to actually touch that spot or see yourself from that spot, see your body from that spot, okay, without actually moving. Next thing you know, you will be at that spot. But the key is here, you gotta do this just when you feel really mellow. Why? Because that is your borderline right there. Because if you pass it, you're gonna fall asleep, obviously. Okay, try it out. Okay, let me see. What does any of my subs here have anything to say? Okay, again, what I was talking about earlier was about energy for all of you wonderful folks that just jumped in. This is a topic of energy that I was discussing earlier, and I was saying that one of the key lessons that we came here to learn, okay, in this physical reality is about energy, believe it or not, and how to master it. And while we are energy masters in a lot of different realms and universes, this one in particular is very challenging. And the reason for this is because this one in particular is very dense. The energies here are dense, right? And this is one of the reasons why we came to become a bigger master, okay? Once you start realizing that everything is energy and that everything you can actually, I don't like to use the word manipulate, but you can influence, okay? You can influence everything around you. The minute you discover this, you truly hold the key to everything that you want. You can manifest everything, including health, wealth, whatever it is that you want, okay? Because believe it or not, there's only two elements, two main components, not just in this physical reality, but in every single one of them. the components are energy and consciousness, or awareness, if you want to call it that. So what happens is you are the consciousness behind the energy that you see around you. But this is the key. When you project your awareness onto something, let's say like a pen, this is energy. Your body is energy. What's going to happen is this energy field, because they all have an energy field, is going to respond to your consciousness, to your awareness. Okay? And this is how you become an energy master, because if you start paying attention as to how it responds, right, then you can adjust the way you project your consciousness upon something, and thus become an energy master. Okay, it takes work, but it is definitely one of the reasons why you came here. All right, and for those of you that are new here, okay, and don't know me, you can always go check out my TikTok page. And if you like what you see, you can hit a follow, and you can also hit the little bell icon, okay? So you will get notified every time I upload a video, just like the one I did earlier, okay? So, and for those of you that were asking about my other social media platforms, you will find, again, at the bottom of the page, my link tree. You can tap on that. It's going to direct you to my YouTube and Instagram, and also very, very soon my website is going to be there as well. And for those of you that want to subscribe, this is your opportunity while I am live. You can subscribe, and anybody that does so and wishes to can have a quick Zoom meeting with me on a one-to-one, just to say hello and catch up. All right. Hello, good chat. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Sylvester, thank you. And Camila, what can you tell us about crystallomantia? Okay, that's a Greek word, actually. That's actually very, very good. So basically, again, these crystals can be used as tools, just like anything else. And I want you to know this, Camila, that it is not the actual crystal that is doing something magical here. It is you, your awareness, that is using this crystal as a tool, in this case, to predict, if you want to call the future or anything else, right? But at the same time, you need to know, thank you, Sarah, you need to know that it is a tool, of course. My puppy is here, so I got to chit-chat with her. Hey, Billy, go over there, sit down. So don't be too focused on the actual crystals or the crystal ball or whatever it is that you might be focusing on. But use it as a tool, and you can use it to expand your consciousness and awareness, of course. Okay. Beautiful. You guys are tagging. Okay. Hello, my wonderful friend. And Rachel Williams in the house. Hello, my wonderful friend. Thank you for being here. John from Victoria, BC. I love this info. Thank you, my friend. So glad I caught you. Thank you, my wonderful friend, Teria. Okay. Hello from Tampa. Beautiful. We have different people from around the place here, and I love it. We have quite a few messages here. I'm zooming up and down just to see if any of my subs have any of questions that you might have. Wow, your knowledge. My friend Sylvester, you know what? This knowledge is actually available to everybody, okay? And all you need to do to really connect with his knowledge is just to be still, stay silent, okay, and just allow it to come through. It takes a little bit of work, it takes a little bit of practice to become still, because we are used to having, you know, our mind control us and our thoughts control us. But with a little bit of practice, and all you need to do is just become aware of the present moment, believe it or not. Okay, that is your practice. And of course, if you want to meditate a couple of times during the day, that also is very, very beneficial. Next thing you know, all this knowledge will be flowing through you as well, Sylvester. All right. Thank you. Truth, love, and justice is the only way to heighten our being. Truth is justice, and justice unites. 1000%. Thank you, Sylvester. Thank you for that, Retronick. Thank you, my friends. George, if you look, okay. And Camila is always wonderful to have here because she goes back and forth with some amazing comments and info. All right, I'm just going down to see if anybody said anything. Thank you. Not a problem, Sylvester. Thank you. And how do you come back to your body? Okay, again, I did a video actually on that because I had done 3 videos. Thank you, Sylvester. I did 3 videos on how to actually astral project, and I'm probably going to do one more with a different technique. And I had a whole bunch of comments like this one. How do you come back to your body? So the answer is actually very, very simple. Okay, you come back to your body the minute you see your body or think about your body. You will actually come back to it. But in any case, even if you get scared, believe it or not, you will automatically be tossed back into your body. Okay, and why is this? Just because you are energetically connected with your body at that point, and you are not ready to leave it yet. Believe me, you always have. You always make the decision whether you want to leave your body or not. So, let me put it to you like that. Sylvester, it's amazing listening to your questions. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Okay. Just going down to see if any of my subs have said anything here. All right, so I don't see anything down here, so I can go back up and see if I missed any of you. Trying to keep everybody happy here because I do have a lot of comments. So, did I miss anything up here? I'm not sure. Hello, good chat. Have you ever seen aliens and UFOs? Says Mohammed. So, again, like I said earlier, there are no aliens, believe it or not. The reason why I say that is because we are all united. We are all one. Doesn't matter what galaxy or what you look like or what background you might have. And the reason for this is because we all come from source. There's only source, and everything comes from source, and source is the glue that keeps everything together. So again, in terms of aliens in that way, nothing is an alien. But in a term of the way you're putting it here, okay, there are obviously aliens and so-called UFOs. They've always been around, and they always will be around. Why? Because, again, they're not alien. They've always been here. Okay, but beautiful. Let me see. Any other comments here? George, okay, does eating meat? Okay, I already discussed that, my friend. It does exactly, depends on what you eat. If it is heavy for you, of course, it is going to affect you on how you lucid dream or if you're going to have an out-of-body experience. It is only normal. Okay. And again, is it dangerous to astral project? Absolutely not. Okay. The danger, thank you, George. The danger that you perceive is actually only danger that we have envisioned in our mind, okay? There is no real danger to anything because who you really are cannot be hurt, cannot be harmed. And I'm going to say this over and over and over again because, again, you are part of source, okay? Nothing can hurt you, all right? So, Tampa. Very good. I love your questions today. You guys are amazing. And George says, could I lucid dream tonight? I have no practice, never done it before, but really want to. Yes, you can. Again, you put the intention out there just before you go to sleep, okay? Like I said earlier, you just make a comment to yourself. Actually, put the intention, okay? And how do you do that? You just simply say, I'm going to fall asleep now, and when I'm dreaming, I want to be aware that I am dreaming and I want to have control of my dream. The next thing you know, you will be lucid dreaming. And of course, if it doesn't work the first time, just try it again, George, okay? And don't put pressure on yourself, okay? Because just let it happen naturally. So, in other words, don't go tonight and say, I must lucid dream tonight. No, don't do that. Just let it happen naturally, and it will. Put the intent, and it will happen. What can you do in a lucid dream? Thank you, Dr. Arshed. So you can do anything in a lucid dream. Why is that? Because you are in total control of it. You know, lucid dreaming and so-called reality are not different after all. And the reason I'm saying this is just as you are aware in a lucid dream that you are dreaming and all of a sudden now you have the power to do whatever you want, real life is the same thing. Once you realize that this is all a play, and once you realize that this is, you are actually sleeping, okay, you can actually take control of your life right here, right now, and create whatever it is that you want to create. That's why I love lucid dreams, because it is exactly the same as real life. We call it real life, but in reality, they are all real lives. Can I see others dreamer in a lucid dream? If that's what you wish to do, yes, you can. Absolutely. You can do so. And Redneck Truth, Love, okay, we discussed that. That's awesome. Wow, your messages are just coming in from everywhere. Hello from Toronto. My name is Rita. I love your videos. How can I access my Akashic records? The same thing. Be silent. Be still. Be fully aware of the present moment. Meditate twice a day. And when I say meditate, the type of meditation I'm referring to is to simply let everything be. Let everything just come and go, like your emotions, whatever visions you're having, and observe them. So observe them, don't get caught up with them, okay? That's the kind of meditation I'm talking about. And of course, the key element to all of this is to allow. You need to simply allow it, and if you want, you can put the intention out there that you want to access your Akashic records, and so you will. Beautiful questions. I love your questions. Can you see spirits while you are in astral? 1000%. And the reason why this is because, believe it or not, what you consider to be a spirit, we all are. We are all energy. So, yes, you can see spirits, as you call them, because you are not different than them, believe it or not. Okay, so, any other questions here? I love your comments. Hello from Kazakhstan, from a descendant of Jenkins Khan. Awesome. That is amazing. Thank you for being here, my wonderful friend. Thank you for connecting. Okay, thank you, Sylvester. Not a problem, my friend. I'm just trying to see who else is down here again. Trying to see if any of my subs have any questions. We mentioned all that. Okay, Big Shot is in the house. I've been astral projecting for 2 years now. Awesome. That is awesome. And I'm sure you've learned a lot of things in these past 2 years of astral projecting. And whatever you have learned, my friend, don't be shy to share it, because a lot of people are actually, thank you, Sylvester, thirsty for that information. Okay. All right, let's see. What else? Have you ever met Dolores Cannon? No, I haven't. Beautiful question. I have never met Dolores Cannon. And doctor, okay, are you religious or not? So, again, religion is man-made. Okay, religion is created by someone. So, the word religion, it all depends on how you perceive it and how you see it. Okay, but all you need to do is basically be aware of what we call religion, because everybody and every religion, thank you, George, has their own interpretation and their own meanings of different things. And while there is some truth in most religions, you just got to figure out what the truth is for yourself, okay? Because there's always true into everything. So you got to figure out what rings a bell with you, and just follow your intuition. Okay, Jana, happy holidays, my awesome friend, for being here, and we all love you. Love and light to you, my friend, as well. Thank you for connecting, my wonderful friend. All right, I'm just going down to see. All right, love dogs. Awesome, awesome. And beautiful questions. Just zooming down because I have a lot of stuff. Okay, Rick, Karmic, do you believe them? Do you believe them? Can one change the karmic history? So anybody can change the karmic history, believe it or not, Rick. And the reason for this is plain and simple. Everything happens in the now. There's no past, there's no future. So if you realize that all your power is in the now, you also have the power to change whatever it is that you want to change. Okay, even if it was in the past or in the future that we so call it, because your power is now. Yes, you can change it, Rick. Beautiful questions. Wow, you guys are awesome today. You're awesome all the time, obviously, but Big Shot, please, why is my vision purple? Well, if there is no medical reason for your vision to be purple, and when I say medical reason, I mean if you weren't banged or hit in the head, or if you didn't have some kind of something that influenced your vision, okay? The other reason for seeing purple would only mean one thing, and that means that you are accessing different dimensions, believe it or not, okay? So again, every dimension has different colors, and every dimension has multiple colors. Some of them have colors that we don't see here, okay? So if it is not bothersome to you, just play along with it, let it be, accept it, and see where this leads you. Big Shot. Okay, Sarah, much love. I have to go to work. Love and light to you, my friend. I understand. All right, I'm not going to keep you folks long here. George, thank you for that, because I see that we have a lot of, what do we call it, questions here. A lot of us are on board, and I love every single one of you. But again, Shahira's in the house. Good evening. Love and light from London. Thank you for connecting, Shahira. Love and light to you as well. Hope you're enjoying your holidays. When did you say you were doing, Sylvester, thank you, Zoom calls? Could I do one with you? So the Zoom calls were for anybody that wants to subscribe, and they can only subscribe while I'm live, of course, right? So as a token of appreciation, I'm just doing a Zoom meeting with anybody that wishes to subscribe and wishes to speak to me. That's how you can do it, George. But thank you for the question. San Paulo, okay, I need to connect other people, and in a dream I haven't limited. Okay, no, you have no limits in a dream, but at the same time, we need to understand that just as you have no limits in the dream, you have no limits here in this physical reality as well. Because while we see this as being physical, in reality, nothing is physical, okay? Everything is energy and consciousness or awareness. And depending on how you project your awareness on this energy, what happens is that you can change things, you can influence things, you can create things that you want to create in not just this physical reality, but in every single one of them. So yes, you have no limit. So religion, from the Latin, to be back, to hold back, from progress, to bind. Thank you for the phrase here. Love and light to you, my wonderful friend. So just there alone, you can see what that truly means. Okay, so Sylvester, I feel that I must have you plan in believing. I feel that I must have you planned in between lives. So this is beautiful what you just said, Sylvester. And this is totally, totally true, because whatever happens, you are actually the creator of your life experience. Okay. Now, having said this, when you let's say when you just before you even came down to this planet, you also had others that are co-creating with you. Okay. And why is this? Because you all grow, we all evolve, right? So I am positive that I was part of this plan with you before we even got here. But thank you for the wonderful comment. And Big Shot, thank you, sir. Not a problem, my friend. Try it and let me know how it works out for you. 28 days, Camila. Okay, love you, sir. Love you as well. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so you think dying is one's own decision? 100%. Yes, you cannot leave, just like you cannot come into this physical reality without you, thank you, Sylvester, without you wanting to come. You also cannot leave unless you want to leave. And I know this sounds very, very dramatic for a lot of people that maybe had loved ones that just, died young, or they had an accident or whatever the scenario was. But again, believe it or not, even as that accident is happening and they cross over, they always have a choice to either come back to this physical reality, or within their body, or actually coming in as a new body, or just taking a break and not coming back at all. So yes, you definitely have a choice all the time. Thank you. It is your decision. And Camila, I'm so excited for January and how we'll be with you and the mentor stuff. I sure hope I be one. You will definitely be one, Camila, because you're such a wonderful person. So definitely don't be concerned about that. Like I said, my website is up and running, believe it or not. I haven't advertised it yet. And the reason for that is because there are a little tweaks that I want to do here and there. And just, for the holiday season, I didn't really get involved with it a lot, just like I haven't been doing a lot of lives either. And for the reason for that is just because I wanted everybody to kind of, just enjoy the holiday season, right? And just go with the flow. Thank you, Camila. Okay. Hello from Italy. Hello, my wonderful friend. And Rick, my number one preceptor. Okay. I'm looking at Bailey too. You're beautiful. Thanks for your guidance and love. Looking up forward to 2023. Rick, love and light to you, my wonderful friend. You are so amazing to have, not only on the lives, but to have even connected with you and talk with you. Joanna's in the house. Thank you, my wonderful friend. You are just an amazing person, and I know where your heart is at. And this is amazing. On my spiritual journey, love you. Yeah, I know exactly where your heart is at, Rick. You are at a stage right now that you just want to help as many people as possible. You want to awaken people. You want to help people expand. This is where you're at right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but I know for a fact that this is your whole goal mission now. You just want to make everybody expand and grow, including yourself, of course, because we all grow together. And Camila, woohoo, that's the best give ever. I sure hope you bring user John into. Yes, John is definitely going to be there. What kind of mentorship would we have if John is not there, right? John is like he's an online cheerleader. Like, look at him. He's just tapping the screens and always, he's such an amazing person to have here. Thank you, Camila. And love from Belgium. Thank you. Belgium again. Another beautiful country. I have quite a few family members in Belgium as well. Okay, so hi, wise man. Greetings from Belgium. Hello, my wonderful friend. Always nice to have you on board, Camila. Thank you times 1,000. Not a problem, Camila. Okay, good night. Signing off. Keep truth and justice. Love and light to you, my friend. Okay, and Craig, thank you for joining. You radiate warm energy. Thank you, Sylvester. And you know what happens when we all connect here, especially on these lives, we feed off each other's energy, believe it or not. And while I get it, it's a screen, but we can still feel the energy. And sometimes, without even seeing somebody, you can feel the energy just by what is typed. Okay? And that's why I'm saying that we came here to also master the energy. And this is one way as well that you master the energy. First, you need to connect with it. You need to understand what this energy is doing. And in this case, you know, when somebody's typing something, you can pick up on what they're actually thinking or feeling. And Craig, gift of kindness, we are changing the world 1,000%. And I'm going to go even one step further than that, Craig. I'm going to say we are not just changing the world, we are changing our solar system, we are changing our universe, we are changing multiple universes around us, we are changing parallel universes around us, we are changing everything, including source. And yes, you heard me correct. Source, a lot of us believe that source is just complete and that's it, but nothing could be further away from the truth. Source expands, source grows just like we do, and source learns more and more just like we do through all these experiences that we are all having. Source has all these as well and grows and expands. Love and light from Romania. Awesome. I feel like I missed an amazing conversation. Joanna, actually, you know what? The conversation that we were having, believe it or not, is about energy, okay? And what I was saying is that one of the main reasons we came here, besides the reason, of course, of love, compassion, and all that stuff that we came here to learn, we also came here to learn about energy. And what we came here to learn about energy is how to actually master it. And if you look everywhere around us, including our bodies, they are composed and made out of energy, okay? And everything around us, everything, not just in this universe, but in all the universes, there's two things that are the main component. Thank you, Camila. You have consciousness, thank you, and you have energy. So you are the consciousness behind this, you are the awareness behind this, and everything else around us is energy. But you see, energy dances to our tune, if you know what I mean. When we project or when we are aware of this energy in a specific way, we can actually influence it, we can change it. And a lot of times, we don't even need to do anything else. Just by observing something, you change it. This pen is composed of energy. There's nothing material in this pen, okay? By me or you or anybody just paying attention to it, just focusing on it. Okay, what you're doing is you're projecting your awareness on it because you are actually consciousness, you are awareness. So you are the first component in this whole dance of what we call life, right? The second one is energy. It doesn't matter if we call it a pen, doesn't matter if we call it a body, doesn't matter if we call it, you know, a cup, doesn't matter what we call it, if whatever's in the cup, you are the awareness behind it. And by you being the awareness behind it, you are actually changing the energy, okay? And you can influence it. And the reason why we chose this so-called physical realm is because it is very, very dense here. You are already a master in so many different realities, believe it or not. But in this one, you chose to come down as well because this one is dense. You wanted to challenge yourself and you wanted to master it because you knew that if you master this realm, there's nothing impossible for you to master. Shahira, what is your view about Dr. Joe Dispenza's teachings? Okay, so I haven't followed Dr. Joe a lot, but a few things that I have caught that he has said are actually amazing. They're truly amazing. He is one of a kind, and he is definitely helping this world and humanity grow and expand. And if you are in alignment with what Joe is saying, I would definitely listen to it. I would follow my intuition and just go with it, right? The main reason we'll come here is to learn, expand, and graduate from the school of life. 1000%. Thank you for saying that, Al. Wonderful. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for that as well. So Derek says, "How do I break free?" Okay, first of all, I'm not laughing at you. It's just it's amazing. Thank you, Derek, for that question. First of all, we need to realize that there's nothing to break free from. Why? Because you are always free. You are always the one in charge. You are always the one that makes all the decisions. Okay, so you have nothing to break free from. You chose to be here because you wanted to. Okay, so the first thing is don't feel that you are a slave here or that you are trapped here, because nothing could be further away from the truth. Okay, you are not trapped here. Thank you, Sylvester. You are very, very powerful. There's no such thing as breaking free from everything, from anything. All right. We love you. Joanna, I love you too. Thank you. Just zooming down to see what else we have. Derek, okay. I need to access my master being so I can heal my sister. Thank you. So again, one thing we need to realize, Derek, which is also a beautiful comment, by the way, you always have access to what we call your master being. Why is this? Because you are not different than your master being. You are a piece of your master being, okay? You are in total connection with it. But the difference here is that we don't allow the information to come through. So by being in a place of more allowing and accepting, okay, you will be able to actually heal and connect. You can heal your sister, believe it or not. And the reason I'm saying this, you can, is because if you hold a vibration or a frequency that is higher than the one that she is currently holding, and I'm assuming in order for her to be healed, her vibration is not very, very good at the moment, right? If you hold a higher vibration and if you see her as already being the ultimate being and being healed, you will heal her, believe it or not. But it is the consciousness that you bring into this that heals her, okay? And she's going to pick up on this. And when she picks up on this, it's kind of like she's also healing herself, if that makes sense to you. Okay. And Rick, Professor, based on the questions regarding Dr. Joe, every individual has their own uniqueness too. 1000%. Every individual, Rick, does have their own uniqueness and their own perspective, of course. And again, this is how Source expands and grows, because everything in this planet, in this universe, has a different perspective. Even, let's say I'm sitting in this room right now and you were to sit right beside me. While we are seeing the room and experiencing what is happening in this room, we are seeing it from a different angle and different perspective, right, Rick? Because I'm here in this particular spot, in this particular angle. You might be beside me, and from where you see it, the angle has shifted, everything has shifted. So 1000%, yes, we do bring our own uniqueness. 1000%. Thank you for pointing that out, Rick. Awesome. You guys are so amazing today. And grab from, it's been open to what want to learn based on faith. 1000%. You're totally right, Rick. I am glad that you're making all these wonderful comments, because so many are watching these comments as well, and this is how we all grow and expand. Thank you, Rick, for sharing. Okay. And Craig says, okay, the body can Sing like a singing bowl. When you hit the sweet spot, the body radiates energy. You can feel it. Yes, 1000%. Again, why? Because the body, again, is energy. Okay? And when you hit the right chord, if you might say, it turns into a musical instrument, 1000%. And it turns into like a singing bowl. You're 1000%. I love you guys. See, I was going to close off earlier, but I think I'm going to close off now. I have so many wonderful comments here, so many of you connecting here. Love and light to you all. Again, like I said earlier, it's all about the energy, and you start connecting with this energy from within, first of all. Thank you, Sylvester. You connect from within. You let this energy expand. Once you let this energy expand, you can just let it expand even further out of your body. Some people prefer 3, 4, 5 inches, 6 inches. Some can actually expand it beyond that. Once you have this connection with your physical energy, your physical body's energy, then you can actually connect with the energies around you as well. You can connect with the energy that this pen has. You can connect with the energy that the air around you has. You can connect with the energy that when you enter a room, the people have, right? And once you start realizing how these energies work, you can master them, okay? But in order to master them, you first need to learn how to connect with them. And that's the main thing. You start from connecting with your internal energy first, and then you expand to other energies as well, okay? So that's all I wanted to say for tonight, okay? I have still a lot of comments, but I'm not going to go through all of them. It's just there's a lot of comments, and I love every single one of you for being here. Again, I want to wish everybody that are still on holidays, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Craig, thank you, my wonderful friend. Enjoy this holiday season. Joanna, thank you, with all your loved ones, with whatever strikes, the chord. And when I say the chord, I mean the chord that you are in alignment, the chord that you feel that frequency just that generates happiness within you, right? And just go out and spread it with your loved ones. Just be there. If they need a shoulder to cry on, so be it. Thank you, Sylvester. Just be that shoulder for them. Just let them lean on you, okay? And the key here, though, is for you to have this vibration high. Thank you, Craig. Just keep happy, keep the vibration high, enjoy your holidays, and believe it or not, all these emotional states are also mastering energy, okay? And you will truly be the master of whatever it is that you want to create in this physical, so-called physical reality, okay? Love and light to you all. I have so many messages here, and I love all of you. Love you, my friend. Good night, good night. Thank you very much, Wise Man. Thank you, Shahira. Thank you, Rick, like usual. John, thank you. Camila, you guys are awesome. Shahira, you guys are totally amazing. Love and light to everybody. And no matter what you do, be the greatest you. Thank you very much for connecting. Love yous all very, very much.